Hey, I'm KIC. Thanks to Seacorp Technologies for the key we're using to play today. I just turned off my roll dispensers. We're not rolling anymore, Kitty. We're not rolling. We're not rolling. I'm just going to let these guys punch out the last that they can punch. And these guys are going to extrude whatever they may extrude. And when they are done, I'm going to turn off pretty much this entire production line because I want to just try something today. I'm going to try and upgrade my efficiency. All right, I think we're pretty much good. You have whatever you're going to get. This guy, you're working on whatever you have to work on. And let's just turn everything off. Just like that. It's so much quieter over here. Check that out. So here's the plan for today. I kind of kicked this idea around at the end of the last one, and I'm going to go for it. But before we do that, let's see if we can bring in any money by way of some good orders here. What do we have going on? Vests and gloves, done. Do we have an active order? We do have an active order that will involve vests, but we don't need that many of them, so that's totally fine. And then we have, a backpack order. That one doesn't require backpacks, right? That's good. That is good. We don't have much ammunition, so we can't do much about that right now. Trousers, backpacks. Ooh, that one we're going to do first, and we'll leave the other backpack order for later. I think that'll work out okay. Man, I wouldn't mind one of these again. I gotta go fix my backpack production. Maybe we'll do that today, too. Oh, goodness. I mean, we could be making so much more money if I hadn't screwed so many other things up. Let's just take this for now, and we're going to fill whatever we can fill. So, boom, there you go. There's our 45 production for the time being. That's going to go. And then this one's just going to sit. We'll come back and worry about that later. I would like to move all of this stuff around. So this is an extra dispenser. Remember, that was me trying to get some use out of the extruded bullets that we just have kicking around. But that didn't quite work out as I had hoped. And that's okay. It's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. I want to kind of move some of this stuff out. And then we're going to just rearrange things a little bit today. I don't know what the end result is going to look like other than I want to make this as efficient as possible and make everything go through this heating and cooling system, which will kick over to this shaker and go into this cap reformer and so on and so forth. Now, whether that means that they all need to be where they are right now, that, doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm just looking at where I can be placing everything, because I need to shove a bunch of extruding and all that sort of machines in here. So we're going to need roll dispensers. Let's see, what is your crafting speed? You're 5 seconds, your crafting speed. Your output speed is 5 seconds. Your crafting speed is 15 seconds. I gotta watch this for a minute. Hold on, where am I at over here? Where's another roll dispenser? Boy. That guy? No, you're a bullet puncher. You're a chemical dispenser. You're a roll dispenser. So that guy, I'm taking brass sheets and spitting out brass. I'm outputting brass sheets, so that should be spitting them out every 5 seconds, right? Yeah, okay, so you're spitting out every 5 seconds. You're spitting out 0.2, which means when I have a single one coming into this guy, it technically overloads it. Because, look at that. We can let this run out and it'll be fine for quite a while. And then these guys output at the same speed. So it's kind of like what I need to do is feed this. I need to feed the brass sheet into a splitter that can go into the bullet puncher, which will then go into the extruder, which then goes through all this stuff. Okay, perfect. So I'm slowly putting this all together in my head. It's funny because I had a different idea, and now I'm going, yeah, I don't think that's actually the way to go. So we've got all this space that I'd love to utilize this space, but I am not convinced that's going to be the best idea just yet. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me share my thoughts with you. So we know we need a bunch of bullet extruders. What I don't think we need are a bunch of roll dispensers. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Go back right there. Phew. All right. So chemical dispenser, you're okay over there. Here's the reason I'm saying that. These guys are spitting stuff out pretty darn quickly. When I was looking at that timing, I think what we can do here, if I am not mistaken, is take 4 of these roll dispensers and have them eject into splitters, which means we need a bunch of splitters here. Oh man, where are my splitters? Merging, not you. Okay, why can't I find... What am I missing here? We don't have any decoration stuff. Venture, merging. Is it in here? Splitter, there it is. My goodness. All right, I need to place a couple one of these guys down. So you're going to eject something like... Oh man, this is going to take up so much space doing this, but I think it will actually work out okay. So we can do something like this, and then we need another one of these guys here. I'm just going to test it this way because that's how I roll. I don't actually bother to test this crap on my own and then go, hey, it works. No, I mean, come on. This is half the fun, right? I'm trying to do it like legit style. This is me. This is me if I'm actually doing this. Here we go. All right, so this means we've got to make some space because we've got to be able to have room in here. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be a challenge here, is making all of this stuff work with the belts and stuff. So we're going to need like a 2-meter belt over there. And I don't know that this is going to work. I got to figure out what sort of spacing. Oh yeah, that's bad. Because you're literally ejecting right inside of that machine. That looks terrible. Even if that totally works, which I'm not convinced it would, that looks awful. So we need to go something like this, and then we go with a 1-meter belt right there. And here's the fun part, is I got to do this a bunch of times, which means I actually need to leave a little bit of space over here, which is unfortunate because, again, this is using so much space, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm being a little too persnickety about my spacing of stuff, but I don't think so. Yeah, I know, you're facing the wrong way. I need to put them in a big circle. And I need to have them on opposing sides somehow, except that these guys eject to a direction. If they ejected straight out, it would be so much easier. Because here's the thing, right? If we go to our forming, we can do... These are punchers, right? So that means we got to go to punching. That means that if I have something coming out, just pretend for a moment that's a roll dispenser. I know it's not. You're going to eject like that. So now I have this stuff going out this direction and stuff coming out that direction when I need to get everything to the same place. So I kind of need to... Oh, my goodness. I need to pull all of this back, and then I need you to get about there. I don't even know if I've left enough space. I'm hopeful I have. I may not have. So this one belongs to that one. These guys go over here. You're going to go somewhere else momentarily. And then you should be lined up, so we're going to need a bunch of belts and stuff. Now remember, we still got to get everything over to... how many extruders do we need? I think we need 1 extruder per one of these guys. The extruder goes that way. So theoretically, we're going to need a 1-meter belt like that. And that's going to go into the extruder, and then the extruder will end up passing the line all the way back through here and then into this stuff. So we kind of need to do something like this. Here, let's get this stuff prepared. I'm going to try and use some of this space over here, which I realize this is not the best design. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to take what I have and get more production out of it. That's really all it is. I'm not going for the most efficient thing ever. That's actually not going to work right there. I know that. Because we need to save... Let's see. Here, let's do it like this. We're going to need to have a bunch of belts running along the walls like this. So long as we can do something like that and leave enough space for this guy to spit in over here, because remember, these things are kind of funky. I think I can spit you out like that and it'll be all right. That'll work out okay, because we can bring this all the way back to that guy, and then it'll work. Ooh, boy, this is going to be fun. So I need a bunch of extruders. So we're going to try this right now with just 4 of these and see how this goes. I think that's going to be the plan. So this definitely has to move. I might have to do it like this for right now. I might have my math all wrong too. I haven't actually bothered to do any math, so that's entirely possible. I'm kind of doing this based on feel, right? I'm doing it based on feel right now. So we're going to try it like this with just a couple of these guys, just to see if the theory even holds water. It may not. And can I can't cram that in there. I'm just kind of trying to take some stuff I already have and get some use out of it. That's really all this is about. Here, let's roll this guy over here. And then maybe this is the way to do it. I mean, I realize that's not in the right spot. No, I still need a little more space here. And then I haven't even done anything about this one. Oh my gosh. This is... oh, goodness. All right, we need another bullet puncher to go right here. And then that has to get to an extruder. Nope, let's do one of those. And then we need... that's going to be under forming. Forming, not forging. We need an extruder. So that's going to go into the extruder. These guys can all eject into a single line somewhere. That's going to be the thing, is we got to eject into a single line somewhere. And we got to be able to turn a corner here too, apparently. Because that's a thing. Here, let's just do it this way for now. That's not going to be okay. This is the kind of problem I run into. And remember, if I try to leave it working like that, it's not going to work. That'll work just fine. I mean, aside from these being facing the wrong direction, it'll work just fine. Yes, I realize that sounds kind of silly to say it like that, but it actually will. It'll be okay. So this side is done. So this splitter is fine. I mean, theoretically, we could turn all this crap on right now, minus getting these belts in place over here. So let's see, which way do we go? We go that way, we go that way. We go that way, and then we need some 1 meter belts to turn the corner here. And we do it like that, and I think that'll be all right. Okay, I don't know if these guys are still all considered part of this, and I have no idea. Let's see, which ones? Let's add that and that splitter, and I think that will be everything. So we can turn all of these guys back on, and theoretically we'll be back in business. So let's see what we are missing now. Everything. All right, good. Let's buy... we'll only buy 10,000 of that for now. We're going to buy 2,000 of that for now. We'll buy some brass roll. We're just going to buy 100. We'll buy another 50 and another 50. And let's turn this line back on. Now, I'm going to turn that guy off because that shouldn't be on. And we're going to turn that guy off because that shouldn't be on either. And we're just not going to worry about all these things getting passed into it. It's not a big deal. So we got to watch this for a moment and see what's happening here. Oh, that's right. Since I moved everything, I've got to reset all this stuff, I think. Or no, that was a brand new one. That's right. And you're a brand new one. So you need to do some punching. Let's see. So are we actually doing anything? Look at that. The timing is pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. It's not going to be overrun with thousands and thousands of rounds that it's trying to make and can't actually, you know, get those casings done. So I'll just let that keep going. I'm trying to watch you. There you go. You're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it resets. If I had less space in here, it would be fine. Like, this guy is got to be about as good as it gets. Look at that. It's going to get down. You're going to eject a sheet out right now. Yeah, see? This would be perfect. Like, the idea is totally sound. It's a really good idea. That works just fine. The problem here is that I don't have my belts set up correctly. And now it'll work just fine. My bad. So I've got to take a dispenser. Where's a dispenser? You're a bullet puncher. I know there's a dispenser hanging around over here somewhere. What did I do with it? There you are. And now what I theoretically can do, I've been kind of dying to do this, if I tell you the truth here, is I should be able to put that on and just eject the crap out of a bunch of rounds. So let's watch this guy now. So you should be back at where you were before. So you're getting them. I know, you got to wait a moment here. There you go. You should be getting everything at roughly the speed you were before. And technically it might be a little faster right now, just because this guy should be ejecting everything. I think eventually it'll catch up and get down to 0 if I'm not mistaken. I very well could be. Let's see if we have any rounds lying around. Haha. Anywhere. Nope, these look good. So this guy's going in place. You're going along. We've got production going along nicely over here. This is totally bottlenecking. 1, 2, turn on. I forgot about that. Hello? I gotta wait for you to actually stop ejecting, and then I can turn you back on. Again, one of these years, I'm just gonna fix this. I don't think I have the space to fix it right now. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do. Can I fix this right now? Because I so get tired of fighting this game. I don't mean the game literally. I mean the game of me trying to shove all of these things into the chemical mixer. I mean, let's be honest. It's because I don't have this set up properly. I totally know that. Totally do. I'm totally fine with that, all right? I'm A-okay with it. I've just been trying to find a way to make it work and not use space. See, this works perfectly fine. And I totally know that. And yet, here we go over here where I'm not even bothering to worry about it. Because, you know what? Oh, I think we've actually run out of gun cotton. Holy crap, we've got to turn these guys back on. All right, let's go back to our market. We need to buy another 100 of that and another 100 of that. Let's buy another 100 of that, sure. And, yeah, whatever. Let's buy another 100 of that. We got to take care of some orders here. So let's... 1, 2, 3... we have run out of power. Great. Let's turn you off for the moment. And let's go build some more power. We'll put it back in the standard power corner. Buddy, you need more power behind your desk. That's just my feeling. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Now, I know when I turn that dispenser off, that'll help too. That'll kind of address some of our issues here. So 0, 1, 2, turn on. And they should be fine. They should be fine. I mean, I could stop and... all right, fine. You convinced me. You convinced me. You're right. You're right. If I do one, I should probably do the other. So let's move each of these back a step. And then we got to move you and then move you. And we'll give you one. Really? I guess I didn't realize I had it set up that way. That's interesting. All right. This one's even more efficient. Imagine that. I'm actually not convinced this is going to work, though. I half suspect these are going to fall off back here, and maybe they won't. Maybe they're big enough that the belt will catch them and move them along. I guess I didn't realize I didn't... I mean, all right. Yeah, there's no more room over here. That's why I did it that way. Okay. What can we do for orders? We've got to make some money. Holy crap, we are not ready on either of those. That's not good. We need... We're actually kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to get concerned about our money situation. I'm not joking about that. Tons of gloves, tons of vests. 22. We just cannot make ammo fast enough. This is nuts. Here, we'll do that one. That'll make a quick burst of money. I got to see what's going on with backpack production. I did say at some point I need to correct that. All right, that order just went away. That's great. Are we not making 45 ammo? Let me go check on you. I feel like it's not... no, okay. It is. It's outputting 45. We're just not making a lot of it is the catch here. So you've got a ton of gun cotton over there. And you don't really have a lot of rounds coming in. Are we done over here? Yeah, let's turn you off now. You don't need to dispense anymore. We'll save that energy cost. We don't need that. Now we will need to turn this stuff on so that we can kind of figure out how to fit this in and get double the production on the ammo. That's going to be a good thing. Let's go back to our orders just to see, are there any other ones we can fill? There are some trousers. Look at that. That'll buy some more something. I don't know. Oh, man. And then we have like a whole other type of ammo we haven't done. And there are still technically 2 more kinds of ammo we haven't even started yet. I mean, I'm just trying to take care of what I have and get this kind of rolling to the point where this can routinely spit out rounds in a short amount of time, which really doesn't seem to be possible, if I'm going to be completely honest here. That's a lot of orders I just checked on. Let's go ahead and get rid of the big ones first. You're a big one. We need the money. We'll get rid of that one. That's a small one. Boots there, gloves and boots, trousers, backpacks. There we go. So we'll leave this guy going. It's going to be a while before we get the 45 rounds, but that gave us about another 100 grand to play with, which, sure, here, let's do the vest. By the time we get back to this one needing all those vests, we'll be good, because we make vests pretty quickly anyway. I don't know that we have double production on vests. I don't remember, honestly. I don't think we do. I think vests might be a single production line. That does go pretty quickly, though. Look at that crap. Boom. It just ejects out and... Wait a minute. What's happening over here? These are going into the wrong one. We're not making any vests. What the crap is happening? Oh my gosh. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to turn you off. And I need to turn you off. I guess I need to turn these off. That's the problem. Let's turn these guys off. I didn't realize that was happening. Oh, man. That's obnoxious. I mean, I have the solution. It's not a big deal. I just didn't... Hey, are you done? Are you done? I just... Honestly, I had no idea that was even happening. Apparently, that's all I need to do. I don't even need to put that other one back in place. All right, well, I thought I turned you guys off. Oh, I turned those ones off. All right, my bad. So theoretically, let me just scoop up what's around here. Holy crap. So what do you have going on here? You're kind of waiting on more vests. So I think, geez, this is, let's grab you. This is why I have so many stupid random dispensers lying around, because I realize, oh, there's some sort of massive production problem. Holy crap. I didn't realize it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's going to end up getting backed up on vests, isn't it? I mean, I almost need to set up another production line for vests over here. I mean, really. There's no need to dispense all those, and that's frustrating because there are 2,000 fabric vests kicking around. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Clearly, that's a problem. And we'll buy a little more of that stuff. I don't know that we need much more of it. I think we have enough gun cotton stored up in places for the most part. Wow. Don't I feel dumb. This is how I discover stuff isn't working. I go to check on it and like, oh, there's a big massive pileup over here. I had no idea. And all the while I thought everything was working just great. And instead it was piling up a bunch of bits like this. Like, why are those not making it over here? There's no reason for those to be falling off. I mean, really, I don't see any reason whatsoever for those to not be making it over there. That's silly talk right there, all right? That's silly talk. I think what I might have to do is just cram another dispenser, heater, and plastic former over here and just deal with it. Wow, you're... Again... Why is this not working? And why can't I click on anything? What's going on here? Like, literally, I can't click on anything. What's happening here? This is probably a good time to end things. Wow, the game has dropped down to 20 frames per second. I think that means something's broken, or it might be about to crash or something. Wow. Let's hope that I still have whatever is happening here, because I think the game froze on me. This looks terrible. I'm just going to say it's all fine and cross my fingers that I didn't lose everything. Well, the game, in fact, did crash, and now that I've reloaded, it's still running just as horribly as it was. Wow, there's just stuff everywhere, and it's... Yeah. I think I broke the game. I hope I didn't break the game, but this might be the end of it. If I can't recover it, then know that I've enjoyed the crap out of this game, and I say thank you to Seacorp, and with any luck, this will get fixed. But right now, I got to end this episode, so I'll catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.